Hello everybody, welcome to CoKo Plays Baldur's Gate 3. This is part 4? Yeah, that's right. Got myself a mocktail, phony Negroni. It's pretty good. Alright, so we ended the last stream having unfortunately killed this couple that was wondering what to do about Lae'zel. Now, we wanted her in our party, and there wasn't really another way to do it other than to take him out. And so we did. And so now I think we are ready for some camping. So maybe we should go around and have our characters talk to each other. It's not a bad idea.
Objective noted.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way.
Yeah, that's her way. Okay, so even though I had her selected,
No, never mind.
I talked to players as myself.
With haste. I need a quick word.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
Yep.
Fine. What's on your mind?
So I got lowish approval with all of them, which makes sense.
Open up.
So are these her chests? Alright, so I talked to you already. I don't think it'll be any different. Why do you have a stuffed ogre head?
Chatter already, Tusky.
I like talking.
I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less.
Okay.
Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out and you bleed from every orifice.
That sounds pretty
Your bones
bad.
will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born.
Yep, that sounds terrible. I mean, she doesn't exactly sound so calm. She performed that. Yeah, like, she didn't just describe it to us. She performed it to the back of the stage, or to the back of the theater. But it's not gonna happen.
Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though.
I like your armor.
That is what puzzles me.
Yeah, there's more to this than meets the eye.
Fine. I expect I am your first.
I think I've been around long enough where I've probably crossed paths, maybe.
And they didn't cut you from navel to neck.
Nope.
Well, perhaps they were otherwise occupied. I am still getting used to people like you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake.
It probably is. I kind of like the idea of spatting back at her. We could throw her off guard.
It was an observation, not a compliment. No matter. I do not intend to stay long in this place.
We are going to be buddies. Just you wait, Lae'zel. I mean, I guess I could take him, but... Alright, let's see what recipes we got. We can't make anything, but we do have access to... So, spider silk. 3 silk glands, and we make a suspension of spider milk. Cool, we got the myrgrass suspension, cerebrospinal fluid suspension. New alchemist fire. That could be cool. You know, now that I'm here, maybe I should practice throwing my flame. Because I struggled getting that right in combat. I doubt you have anything new to say.
Fate spins along as it should.
I do like that, though.
Although thou dost not seem to be in need of my
Nah, I'm good.
services.
Everybody has survived so far, and I don't need to change my class, so good talking to you, though. Ah, nice view. Good place to make camp. Alright, let's go try something with this target dummy. try some Thorn Whip. Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this last time. Alright, so there's a variant here, level 1. It's the only level we have now. So we recover a level 1 spell slot, which is good. So that means we could use this Cure Wounds. I didn't want to click on Entangle. I often click with my mouse when I'm just scrolling over stuff. It's a relatively new thing that I've been doing. I don't think there's any animals around. I mean, we're going to rest, so we don't need to heal. I kind of want to try this water thing. Oh, so we can create and destroy water. Interesting. Huh. Cool. That's good to know. Now let's try our flame. Alright. So we click it, and we got it. That's the button. Hurl. That's what I wanted. I don't think I've ever seen hurl in combat. That's the thing. So the order might be produce flame, which would count as an action for 1 turn. And then hurl is an action, I guess, on the next turn. That seems about right. Awesome. Alright, I don't really want some of these items here. I like the idea of you using the Sevalostarion. I like it so much I might leave it here in your quick actions.
Like its will be done. Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
No time to dally.
You have so many actions.
Trust no one.
Wow, you had more things in here. Let's get rid of them.
Eager for battle. Pursue nothing.
Never a dull moment.
Cool, cool. Do we have any more hats? No. I didn't want to escape the whole menu. I just wanted to... So we don't have any cloaks. Do we have any gloves? No gloves. Let's give you a burnished necklace. That seems to fit your style. Astarion, why don't you take the torch? Do I have any... Anybody want to use a goblin bow? Seems to be the same. Okay, let's go rest.
Repositioning. No one back home will ever believe this. One day I'll catch a break.
I'm kind of curious. Oh, I'm probably going to sit on it. Yeah. Alright, so... Do I have to, like, pick a specific one? I didn't exactly want to take the mug. But alright. Sure. Okay, so there are 2 camp inventories. I guess they give you 2 just to, like, give you a sorting system. Lae'zel wants to speak with us. Anything else interesting on the map? It's kind of cool that everybody's taken off their armor.
A monster forms inside us, and you think to be idle.
Hey, you summon me.
You're kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity. Be quick about your rest. We must locate a crash.
That almost rhymed. Yeah, so the fact that she knows of an option, and I trust her on that point, but maybe she knows of others that she's not saying because she's already made the determination that the most effective is the crash, or perhaps the only one is the crash. So let's see.
You would doubt me?
No, that's
I
not
do
what
not
I'm doing.
Trust a common healer to extract a gate tadpole without killing its host. At a crash, a gust still may cleanse us safely.
I believe you.
Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
I believe you there too.
Speak.
Awesome. Anybody else have anything to say?
Your gift friend seems on edge. Mustn't relish the thought of sprouting tentacles. Understandable. Can't say I'm a fan either. It's just hard to join in when all of this feels so new. The night normally means bustling streets, bursting taverns. Curling up in the dirt and resting is, a little novel.
You're gonna grow on this journey, I think. The sooner you drop you drop the facade, Astarion, and accept that you're learning. And that going back to nothing and having nothing and figuring it out, that's the way forward. Yeah, you know what? I would love to make you a soothing tea.
No, tea isn't really my drink. I'll be awake a while anyway. I need some time to think things through, to process this. You sleep. I'll keep watch. The pleasure is all mine. Sweet dreams.
Doing some evening meditations. My good cleric friend.
Doing the rounds, are you? You'd better get some rest. What were you two talking about?
You.
You and that Gith Yankee. I see. I'd be careful with Lae'zel.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. It's a general personality trait that she likes to stir things up. There's something underneath this distrust. It's a good point. I mean, we all already know that she doesn't trust her. But maybe if I ask, she'll explain a bit further. But it is absolutely true that she hasn't been as open about anything. Maybe I could do one and four.
She's not of this world. I'd be surprised if our interests remained aligned. Let's hope we rapidly find a healer.
You seem reliable. I think you know how important it is that we find someone who can cure us. Best if we focus on that.
Good. We might even get lucky and find one right away. As I see it, we're overdue some good fortune. Rest well.
Okay. I have a feeling that something is going to happen when we go to sleep. It just seems like it. Maybe someone's going to steal our crap. As like a way to teach you to use the chest. Can you move this around? Yeah, okay, I see. That's kind of nice the way they did that. I'm not really encumbered, but if I want to ditch, like... It might be easier if I don't do this through the party inventory and just do this through a single character's inventory. So these dark mines weigh the most. Can I actually store the camp supply pack in here? Probably not. Doesn't seem like a good idea. How could I camp if I don't have the camp supply pack? Oh, they seem to have separated it in that, yeah, you can access camp at any time, but whether you can long rest, like sleep overnight, depends on your supplies. Does anyone want the Warhammer? Shadowheart, can you use the Warhammer?
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Yeah, you got a mace. Let's check this out.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Oh, I guess I could have accessed this from anywhere. Okay, so she's not proficient with Warhammers. So that's the issue there. She might be better off with a quarterstaff. We'll keep her with the mace, though. But maybe she can carry the quarterstaff. That's a fun idea.
Let's get going.
Alright, I guess the best way to do this is to go through equipment first. We got some heavy armor, okay. Let's check that out for the fighter. Don't press things. Yeah, these casual sandals look cool. Let's put those on. Okay. And I don't think we have anything better than the quarterstaff. Sweet. So yeah, let's organize my inventory. So, some hammers. Is this the one I have equipped? Or is this a different one? It's probably a different one. We'll put staves towards the bottom. Goblin scimitar. We could put gold maybe towards the top. Let's like move things down a bit. Staves down there. other weapon types somewhere around about here's. Armor, items, and then kind of goldy stuff. That's roughly a good idea. Ranged weapons maybe after staves. Hand axe. Rapier. Short bow. Short sword. I thought water was one of our camp supplies. Maybe not. We'll keep that with us, though. I guess all this stuff is going to the green one. I didn't think about what I want and which one. Okay, so that's how you multi-select. Okay, we can put weapons and armor. And it might not be terribly useful to do what I was doing. Hey, the rapier is worth some decent amount of money. Alright, weapons and armor in the brown one. And again, since we're going to be using the sorting functions, I imagine quite frequently, there's really no point to like custom organizing the way I used to do it back in the old D&D games. Oh man, I spent so much time, kind of like I'm doing now, but like regularly. Inventory management was like half the game for like Baldur's Quest, not Baldur's Quest, Icewind Dale, Neverwinter Nights, so on and so forth. Feels like home in a way. Alright, bottle. I guess we keep our gold with us. These things might be useful to keep with us and like actually use them sometimes. Alright. Plate. Whatever. We should give the arrow of fire to someone. I like that jug. Maybe we should keep all this stuff with us.
There is work to do.
You don't have this shield equipped, but you could. I guess I'll keep the mysterious artifact with her. Alright, that all looks pretty good. I wonder if it ever matters, like, who goes to bed when. Alright, don't need to touch anything. So, you got medium armor. I wonder... Cool, the ringmail armor shows up here, even though it's in... Actually, no, I kept it on one of the characters. Alright, so this doesn't appear to be an upgrade. Let's take a quick look again. I was trying to press T. Yeah, I think you're good. Alright, now let's open party inventories up. Let's go through and sort everybody's by something. Sort by type.
What's next?
How delicious.
Okay. I'll keep all the gold. Thank you. You can all keep a supply pack, fine. Keep your potato. I'll take that. Alright, so Shadowheart is missing a potion because she used them all, but since I am limited and she has healing abilities, how come I didn't put away Lae'zel stuff? I forgot to. Potion of mind reading. Who would want to do that? I don't know. Maybe Lae'zel. She might want to use the Void Bulb if anyone is going to use it. Pull him in and smash him. Detect thoughts. So what type? Maybe that's for me. Maybe that's also for me. Why do you have so many scrolls? Do they combine? What was that? So anyone who has a bow might benefit from the candle. Alright, I'll keep that. Actually, let's give it to Astarion. He might be an auxiliary type of fighter. You all want a mug? Everyone should have some kind of a mug. Alright, Astarion, you get the glass chalice. That I like this cup. I'm keeping this cup. Alright, all this seems pretty good.
Action, not reaction.
But I do want to go and get rid of these. Cool, that's a lot of stuff.
your back.
What am I to do?
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Add to wares? You could send items to camp. That's pretty cool. Does it go into the chest? It does. I should give someone else the fire arrow. Lazel, maybe you have that one.
Indolence breeds madness.
So control is multi-select, shift is range, split stack. Shift and interact, and shift plus release. I'm not quite sure what they mean exactly by that.
Looking ahead.
So I wouldn't want to use it to cast it. If I remember correctly, there was a way to learn spells from scrolls. You know, assuming they fit your build. Do I really have 5 of these? In which case, let's give a couple. To Shadowheart. Cool. So group mode is what we're in. Individual mode, we move separately. Party view I played with. And then hide I've done. What's this thing? It's just an indicator that these are camp UI elements. Alright, let's go to bed. So, use the required amount of camp supplies to fully rest. So, let's see how many things we need. 40 camp supplies. That's a lot of stuff. Okay. I feel like something's gonna happen. Huh. Alright. Well, good morning, everyone. Time for us to leave camp. So I guess the idea is when you go to that screen, you're camping like where you're at in place. And the camp you're presented with is like almost like a logical camp. But you can imagine it just being right here or wherever our characters were. Alright, let's explore this little area. And now that we got 4 party members, we could consider doing something about this group of bandits. So let's go down here. And then let's go over here.
Still breathing, despite everything.
So we want to go directly south. Yeah, minimap that changes orientation might get a little... I know the UI, the menu had an option to keep the minimap pointed north. I might do that. Because it's useful to have a map whose orientation is fixed. Because I don't know which way I'm facing all the time.
Don't waste a step.
Alright, so over here is these guys, right? I could surprise them from this side. I also didn't take a look at those like waypoints that had stuff on them.
Another broken trap. Who made these things?
I don't know. Okay. No, don't go over the fire. I knew it was there, too.
Approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
Touching does not seem like a good idea. Whoa, that looks like...
A hand? Anyone?
Who the hell is Gale?
Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick.
Hey, buddy.
Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. I'm usually better at this. A bit shocked, but friend, it's a relief and a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the Norse Lloyd as well.
Yeah, you probably got the parasite too.
And I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the
Indeed.
region. No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into mind flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
You seem to know your stuff.
You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
Most, no doubt, but I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
Yeah, we know.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
Yeah.
Oh, I see you're traveling with plenty of company already. Perhaps I can join you later instead.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, I'll go with the party I got, and then I'll pick you up at the camp.
I'll make my way to your camp and embark upon a succulent slow cook to be consumed upon your return.
Love to have a wizard, of course. Okay, so the party is 4. Now, wasn't there another one of these? For whatever reason, every time the first time I go to remove it, it doesn't work. I have like a weird memory of there being more than one of these broken sigils. But I might be wrong. Yeah, we got a parasite in us and we got to rush to heal it, but taking out bandits just seems more fun.
Careful.
Okay, let's separate out group mode. What we can do... So they had a wizard up here who we can't see right now, but they were there. So maybe what we want to do is take out the two on top first and assume their positions. Two on each side ought to do it. There's the wizard. Now, how to get up there though from the other side? I wonder if you can jump down these paths. It might be possible to jump. But I don't know that for sure. Like if I jump from here onto here, that I kind of expect will work. And from there, it's a bit far, but I could do ranged attacks. But what I'd really want is to be able to jump from here to like here and then to there. I'm not quite sure if that's gonna work. I'm kind of suspicious that this rock in the way is a blocker.
Just being careful.
So what might be an alternative plan if I go... I can shove him down, sneak up on him and shove him. And then use ranged attacks to take out the wizard. So maybe Astarion and Shadowheart go up top. Meanwhile, Lae'zel and I are ready at the bottom. There's also this thing. I wonder if, like, it's possible to shoot an arrow at this and drop it on them. It might well be possible. Could do that from here once we assume his position. Alright, I kind of like that plan. And let's just do a save before doing anything crazy. Alright, Astarion and Lae'zel, and Shadowheart over here.
Keep your distance, darling.
And let's go...
So that's progress.
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one. Gale seems interesting.
Didn't mean to talk to you, but that's fine.
That's a friendly looking shadow. I just want a
Is there a maximum distance we can be apart? There's gotta be.
Unseen.
Someone there? Time for discretion.
My faith protects me. Perfectly hidden. No time to dally. Ready for anything. Not one false move.
Pity you aren't as good at grave robbing as you are at excuses.
Just being careful. Like my mum always said.
Gosh, better boots. What path lies before me?
Die a bloody pauper.
What's next, I wonder?
Ready for anything.
Now, or someone else will pick that wreck clean and leave us nothing.
Haven't seen anyone but us. It's just wilderness out here.
Don't mind me.
It's kind of fun playing with this just to see
Let's be on my way.
Just being careful. Like my mum always said.
where I can go and what I can do. So when she's up there, she can probably see.
The softest touch.
Oh, didn't want to do that. I wanted to switch to Shadowheart. Oh, there's water there. That's interesting. That'll make a sound.
I have to survive this.
Let's have some fun.
Or someone else will pick that wreck clean and leave us nothing.
Haven't seen
Stand
anyone
careful.
but us. It's just wilderness out here.
Okay, so Banneries are surprised. Was it just me?
Cloak and dagger, my favorite. Best step softly. Better get to work. Staying out of sight.
Sweet. Hey, that also leads down.
Waiting with bated breath. Time to press ahead.
There's blood in the air.
Okay, so he's basically dead. Move down here to work on the wizard.
I can't waste any more time.
Okay, so it's Astaria now, who has to officially end turn. It's interesting how that works. Whoever is in range joins the battle in some order, and then if you come in later, you come at the end of the queue.
Go for the throat.
Okay. Boom. Okay, you're good here, though.
Let's end this. Time to strike. Taking position.
I guess I should have had her ranged weapon ready.
Need to stay focused. Time to strike.
Nah, I think you're good as you are. Yeah, sure, put me to sleep. We can try. What are your cantrips? Okay. That's fine.
Swift and lethal. Got to focus.
You missed.
Bleed for me. You fight well. Perhaps our survival isn't such a distant prospect.
Very nice. That was fun.
Time and the elements have left the plaque unreadable.
You got some good stuff, Quilana. Kimblebuck. Ooh, scale mail.
Anything of use? Moving ahead.
Nice rope. That could be useful. Oh, I bet you that goes... the same place. Cool. Oh yeah, there was some dirt out here. Let's go. Let's go dig it up.
Out of sight, out of mind.
No, I don't want to hide.
Another step forward.
Let's all go. Astarion, why don't you come dig? Oh, so they don't complete the actions. Everybody come out here. We want to be a group together. Alright, Astarion, you take the shovel and you dig. Sweet. And there was another dirt mound somewhere over here. Yeah. A lot of scrolls. Alright, there was one more dirt mound that we found, but I don't quite remember where it was. Somewhere out on the map.
I've got a long road ahead.
Alright, so let's adjust some things. So who can use a longsword? Lae'zel, what do you got? You already got a longsword? You do. Can you use a longsword? I didn't think so. You certainly can't use a longsword. Alright, let's give you the trap, disarm. And there was a thieves kit that I picked up. I was certain of it. Maybe it got added. No. Alright, let's give one of these potions over to Shadowheart just in case. That's why it got added to the bunch here. Let's give two of them over, and I'll keep one just to have. So you got padded armor, chain shirt, and Githyanki half plate, druid armor. Alright, the other thing I wanted to check, I'll give someone else a torch. Any chance I could use this? Yeah, I'm disadvantaged on stealth checks if I wear it, but I can wear it. Yeah, I think let's do it.
How much farther can I go?
Thank you, Gibblebuck. Everything all right out there?
This guy does sound kind of dumb. I think I could pretend to be him. Didn't take much. This guy's kind of dumb.
You sound a bit shaken, boss. Hang on while I find the key.
Okay, everybody get in position.
A long way to go still.
Action, not reaction.
Who the hell's... You're dead!
What about my buddies? Cool. Well, let's all join the battle. Alright, so first up is Lae'zel.
I am death. My path be true.
Alright, Astarion next.
Don't give in.
I'm ready. Have to keep going. What's next, I wonder?
Don't touch me.
Indolence breeds madness.
Well, hello.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. I'll give it a shot.
I'm ready.
What to do? Light on my feet.
Whole bunch of good stuff.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Dried sausage links, thank you very much. Yummy, yummy. Okay, I'll take a knife. I'll grab everything. Okay, I took a cutting board. We need stuff to drink out of and eat off of at campsites. So, you know. Got some wine? Absolutely. Supply pack.
There's nothing.
Bucket?
Something the matter?
Nope, didn't want to talk to you. Wanted to talk to the bucket. Yeah. Sure, another cutting board. Why not? I mean, we're really cleaning house here. We took a whole cauldron? That's gotta be heavy. It probably is. Yeah, let's spread some of this stuff out. Alright. Lae'zel, why don't you take the cauldron? And we'll just spread out some of this stuff.
Let's have a look.
Ancient, indecipherable text covers the plaque.
A dead tongue. Whoever worshipped here must be long gone.
More milk cans. And cutting boards. Any good books? Ooh, there are some. Now we're talking. Yeah, Starion, you hold all our books. It'd be nice if the sort options were here. I got another torch. Alright, I guess I can keep it. Alright, hold on to some of our heavier weapons. And you can hold on to some of this crap. Okay. Definitely hear something.
There's no time to waste.
Alright, put that away. Alright, what we would ideally want to do is set these traps. Okay. I already used my action, I see. Okay, let's leave you there.
On the hunt.
Somebody's going to come open the door, and they are not going to be happy when they do. Alright, so I'm going to stand back. Do I still got the flame, though? I don't? Okay. Well, it was good to learn that.
Need to act fast.
Yeah, I mean, that's not gonna work.
Going into hiding.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I'd do nothing. I see. They have no means of opening the door.
Let's finish this.
Blood comes easy these days.
Can't afford to let up. Fighting.
push my luck again.
My faith will protect me.
On the move.
A little help, please.
Time to press ahead.
Don't give up.
Take your
Can't even catch my breath.
What should I do?
We'll do it my way.
Missed.
Talk to me.
Take two.
can take me on.
Concentrate.
Let's play.
All right. What now?
And that was all kind of intense.
What's inside?
Probably could have handled them without as much.
It's been a long day. I need to rest soon.
Want to put on some gloves? Let's do it.
Well, some rest's better than none.
Never wanted the easy path.
Oh, they did have a lever.
Wits and blades, always sharp. My faith will guide me.
Assume nothing.
Let's move.
What happened to that shield I was holding? Wasn't I holding a shield at some point?
Let's get on with it.
Okay.
Can't give up now. Breathe deep and move. Here we go.
Dense rows of scrawled text, a few legible entries seem to detail the names and final words of numerous individuals. Come see this, it's Madge Pinner laboratory explosion. Hroth Cress. Waylaid in a Neverwinter alley. You're blocking my light. Donna Ree. Waterdaven. Featherlong. Okay.
the next move is.
No time to rest. These boots have seen everything.
Well, I didn't mean to smash the barrel. Oh, because of the torch. I was like, sure, but what caused the oil to combust? Sorry, buddy.
Still me, even after everything. Have a lot on my mind, and, well, in it. No traps, please.
Alright, who wants to wear some breezy sandals? What's the deal with the sandals?
I've got a long road ahead.
Oh, I see. So who wants some casual sandals? Shadowheart, you want some? Well, you already got yours. You got some tasteful boots. Okay, you're good.
Is that blood? No, never mind. At the ready.
no handle. How does it open?
No lock, you say?
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Let's get going. What path lies before me?
Let's try this lever.
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Always room for more?
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
Careful, I bite. No handle? How does it open?
Should mind my step.
This looks like a fun room. Yeah, give me all the books. In life, her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her. Her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she the ultimate offering, her emptied mind. And when she died, when she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale and faded city of judgment, she waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her. A million souls and more passed her in colorless gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand, no voice whispered instruction in her ear, no guidance proffered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going, and still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kelemvor pitied her as much as the Lord of the Dead is able, but could not interfere. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, might yet have one more lesson to learn, that not of forgiving, but being forgotten. Not of forgetting, but being forgotten. I like that.
What's that?
Neat. Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone white powder, hundreds of short obituaries are recorded in tiny script. Drowning, rot, fever.
You do not recognize the language on the plaque.
Alright, let's see what's going on with this lever. Maybe it accesses that room we couldn't get to. I think it did, because now it's lit up. Which I guess means it's accessible. This looks familiar. Is this... Yeah, this has gotta be... I lit those candles too. I wonder if like that's the state remembered from when I did it. That would be really fascinating if it was. Refectory. I'm pretty sure this is the door I came through before. Dank crypt. Yeah, this is it. So I've done this before. And there's a ladder to get out of here. Nice, so it's cool that these connected. And I've already done all this, so I'm good. There were these traps in here. I don't want to deal with the traps. So... I could probably just back out the way I came. I could also use a waypoint, but I kind of like... This should be empty. Okay, good.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Sweet.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Looking ahead. If not over, then through.
It looks like we can kind of go down here. Intriguing. Yeah, this wouldn't have been a good way to go, I think, because if you open the door, this is where everybody was. Yeah, that would have been a tricky one. So that's what the oil is for. You could leak out the oil and then light it on fire.
Something good here, I hope.
Or had that happen to you. Cool. Alright, so I think I'm satisfied with this whole area. Did this. This leads into here. There's a whole bunch of stuff underground. We can remove our pin. Never works on the first try. It's weird. There might be a dirt mound that we didn't dig up down here somewhere, but I'm not going to go looking around for it. Yeah, let's go up here, and then we'll save and resume next time. Might be nice to have the waypoint. And in fact, while I'm thinking, let's try out the interface. Yeah, my visibility starts out as public, even if I save it, because I think, like, I initially set it to public. And it doesn't save my change for some reason. Which is a bit annoying. There it is, north-facing minimap. Oh yeah, this is much better. This is the way to be. I hear discussion. I wonder if it's behind that door. Are they yelling up to somebody inside the gate? Yeah, this looks like a gate or a door that can be lowered. And they're like yelling to be let in or something to that effect. Well, that is something for us to figure out next time. Even though it auto-saved. You know, when I end a game, end a session, might as well do my own save. Alright, very fun. We'll continue in the future. Be well, everyone. Thanks for watching.